What up, y'all? Sweet. What it do? Welcome back to the week, y'all. Welcome to you. Spirit said this is a spiritual message. And for somebody, it may be just what you need, beloved. We pray that is edifying onto self first and foremost, and we overflow. Be spiritually strengthened to bear the yoke that's on these shoulders. And Spirit gave us the energy of the spirit that's dwelling within. We have been getting some notes um, on the spirits that drive narcissism. Mm. So somebody could have been recently in contact with a narcissism. It could have been something that happened to you in your past, too, beloved. You could be recovering from it, maybe seeking to understand it. And so Spirit was giving us like this, again, that spiritual connection, because everything is a spiritual battle. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. We appreciate you, each and every one of you. We do. Y'all know what it is. It's the Tears and We Tarot show. Hey, Miss Hillary, thank you so much. Our lovely moderator. I appreciate you so much, beloved. I do. Um, Spirit said somebody has been in contact with or associated with a spirit of somebody who's plagued with the condition of narcissism, and the spirits that are associated with it is something that they want us to dig into. They gave us this principle, use our filer as a placeholder, but they gave us this principle, right? In times of despair, remember that I can't see. It says that the night gives birth to the dawn. Hold on to hope. So hold on to hope. And they gave us the cup of the resting witch face. So that means that somebody may be having like a resting bitch face. They could be kind of nasty, is what I'm getting. Or somebody may come in and disturb your energy, and it may cause a reaction, right? So let's jump into it. Again, I pray that this message reaches you and you are edified, beloved, that you are spiritually strengthened to bear the yoke that's on your shoulders, recovering from contact or relationship with a narcissist and kind of understanding that dynamic. And it's definitely giving me from a spiritual place so that you can be spiritually strengthened. You can bear the yoke that's on your shoulders, beloved, because oftentimes being in contact with these types of spirits drive us to an awakening, a discovery of something about self. And so, yeah, let's jump into it. Thank you to the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, for bringing this message. We invite them to use this vessel as we are a willing and surrendered messenger. It says spiritual battles, and it's giving us the spirits that affect a person or that they can be embodying when they are a narcissist. We have the spirit of envy, and we have the spirit, it's giving magic, but it's saying casting illusions. So I don't know if y'all can see that where it says magic and then there's an arrow that points to illusions. So this person would definitely be an illusion caster. Like that's how they use their magic. They also would have a spirit of control. And the spirit gave us the Four of Pentacles. They would be plagued by the spirit of deception, the spirit of pride, and the spirit of fear. Whoever this person is, they are not apologetic. They're not empathetic. So it's giving me an apology would not be forthcoming, right? Oh, can you be a moderator? Yeah, just leave me a comment. I don't know if it's like after it's posted because I can't see the comments after the live post. So once it's posted, if you could leave a comment and then I can go in and tag and change it so you can help the channel out. I thank you so much for your kindness and for your support, beloved. It's given that this person will not apologize, right? And so apology, they wrote with a circle and they put the line through it like they won't or they don't apologize. Again, it's almost like they don't have any fucks to give. Hey. Are you the original giggle shitter? I don't know what that means. But we have Spirit said no fucks given. So either you don't or this narcissist that you are connected to doesn't. And then the narcissist definitely does not. And they're saying that this person is always in competition with you, and that would be based on that spirit of envy, right? And they gave us this right here, like if somebody feeling like they're boxed in, like it says boxed in and boxed out, and it's changing a perspective. So somebody may be locked into their own mindset and may be boxed in, they may be closed minded, right? They can have thoughts that are deceiving them, right? And it's giving me the energy that somebody could also be making you feel boxed in. But they're telling me that the way to kind of compensate being boxed in is to box out. And it was giving me like that defensive stand, like when we playing basketball, it could be March Madness just ended. It's like April 2nd, 2025, beloved. But it's like giving me that energy of boxing out, like holding your strong boundaries and boxing out and being in a defensive stand. It's giving me yeah, it's giving me taking on a very authoritative stance in protecting your own energy and also being kind of open minded about what's coming into you. It's like don't allow your mind to be limited and boxed in. It's like boxing out limiting beliefs, right? Is what I'm getting. So we're picking up the energy of being stuck. We see the Five of Pentacles, right? A loss. But behind that is the Nine of Waters, right? It's either a loss of dreams, wish fulfillment, something that you thought was going to be good, like everything that you wanted. And it could be based on the magic and the illusion, right? Narcissists often future fake, like they sell you a dream. They can cloak themselves in the energy that you are conveying, that you are communicating, because they will listen to you at the beginning of a relationship, right, and connect to you based on what is your ultimate wish fulfillment. Like, what does that look like? And they can present themselves as that and take on the mask and the energy of it, but it's just an illusion, right? And they seek to get you wrapped up, their hooks in you, get you to commit, to box you in, beloved, until you realize that everything that they said was just an illusion before the mask slips. Yeah. So before you know it, you may feel like you're stuck in a situation, right? Lethargy is here, like stuck and without the energy to move, right? I'm also picking up the energy of almost like depression. It's like you may start some things and don't finish it. You can get inspired and be on fire and like, oh, I'm going to invest in it. I'm going to, do this and do that. And then for some reason, unable to follow through. And I'm getting the residual of what happened to you. So, Ace of Wands is here, definitely getting inspiration, a new project, an urge to create something, the desire to do it, even having the power and the potential, but it's something about the willpower that keeps people from either continuing to grow, to go forward, or continuing to take the actionary steps to see it come into fruition. It's almost giving like, again, that loss or like a lack mindset, and it's coming from like the illusion of the past, right? One thing that being in touch with a narcissist does is could affect your confidence, and Wands is confidence. See, the magician is giving the illusion and how they use their magic, like to create an illusion. And then we're getting the Ace of Air. So it's like, again, that inspiration, communication, adjustments. I'm getting clarity, but I'm getting the truth, and the clarity is heavy. Like somebody is able to deal with it. You can move forward, but it's like head down, not necessarily happy about it, about learning the truth is what I'm getting. And we're getting also the energy of self-knowing. You know what I mean? Like knowing self is given being rooted and grounded in what you know. And again, here's that box out energy with those boundaries, like placing strong boundaries is definitely going to be good for somebody in terms of your growth, your development, like understanding the spirits that affect people who are termed narcissists, and why would they target you, beloved? It's something about your light. It's something about your gift. It's giving me the polar opposites where you would be unapologetically you. You would be hopeful. You would be, communicating your needs and your desires, all with the intent of connecting to somebody who is authentically aligned with your resonance. But these people are so skilled, like the spirits I'm getting, these old spiritual entities that attack people, and it's giving me things like in childhood, because oftentimes that's where narcissism is developed in children, and it attacks, these spirits attack children, and they continue to grow with them and deepen throughout adulthood. Yeah, we see, look, spiritual values is here, and this is in the ninth house, right? So it's definitely something about, you can be expressing your spiritual values. You could be thinking about expressing, long range thinking, or where you want to go in the future. That's that Ten of Cups energy. And they're able to manipulate in that energy to future fake and tell you what it is that they will come in and partner, and they're aligned to this, and we resonate on the same wavelength, but they don't. It's just an illusion that they are casting. And now I'm getting somebody learning what is to be shared. Like, how can you share this information and talking to people, developing that trust, you know what I mean? Again, but, what to keep in and what to let out is what I'm getting. Boxing in and boxing out, like listening, vetting, so that you can hear the truth of what's being communicated. Choosing your words and how to share it, or share what you're thinking, what you're feeling, so that that energy can't be weaponized against you, beloved. Like, you're sitting in a position of vetting. We're getting a sign here. See, we see the serving of others, right? We're getting the details. Like, how much of the details do you share? And what do you do? And what must you do? We're getting Virgo energy. So that could be somebody definitely picking up Earth. Yeah. And something to resurrect. I'm getting resurrecting your joy, what you cherish, right? Your charm, your beauty, right? And it's something that you must do. And the spirit wants you to get to the heart of it. Right, it's giving Pluto energy. Yeah. And then in the reverse, it definitely could represent itself as a power struggle. See, the need for control is there. Obsession, a power struggle. And Spirit definitely gave us the energy of the spirit of control. And they told us Four Pentacles. Somebody that seeks to control energy. See, control in Four Pentacles. I'm getting the energy that somebody is in despair. It could be you, struggling with it. It could be this narcissist, because lack is here. And it could be also a lack of energy, right? It could be a lack of resources in general that they are experiencing. But I'm getting money too, because this deck has a repossession. So somebody could definitely be feeling some financial strain. We seeing repossessed assets. That could be a part of their control. Like, their currency is being controlled by something else, defaulting on payments. We see pregnancy here and a red flag. Right? We see liftoff energy, something that moves very, very fast, and see pregnancy. For somebody, I'm picking up heavy losses, and I'm picking up somebody that may have been connected to a narcissist. Things could have took off fast, and somebody could have ended up pregnant, and that's what I'm getting, like being snared, like they got you trapped. Their hooks are in you, and now you kind of have to deal with either the questions of, how do I get out of this? How do I defend, box out this energy that's infringing upon me, that's seeking to control me or continue to traumatize me with their, these spirits, spirit of envy, illusions, control, deception, pride, casting fear and doubt. And fear could affect somebody's confidence in their ability to take action. If you are inspired to get up and leave, to disconnect, or whatever the case may be, like, you could be all gung ho for it, and then not have enough, you know, that fortitude or confidence and strength within self to put the plan in action. Yeah, this one. Yeah, numbing is here. Self medicating, addictions, and irrational behavior. That is something that can, you know, develop when you are dealing with these types of energies. You know, something to make you feel better, soothe you while you're under like attack. And whoever this person is that's causing this envy could also be, you know, doing those same things because they are conflicted. It creates it's something with provides because that's what they started to say. But I was feeling the energy of these spirits create battles within, right? And it starts again with early childhood, right? Always battling, never feeling safe, feeling like they could be abandoned. They don't know what's gonna happen. It's like being blamed, or they could see competition between siblings, like they were the one that was like the child that got everything wrong while somebody else got everything right, like the golden child scapegoat type of energy. And again, children are very susceptible to certain spirits, in the environments at home are conducive to inviting these spirits in. So when they embody them and they don't understand the work that it takes to get rid of them, to dispel them, and help themselves, like they don't think that anything's wrong. It feels normal to them, right? They've been in company with these spirits for so long. It's like the fear of who am I, right, if I change? Or can they even change their perception being boxed in to see that something is wrong? That's why this person is unapologetic. They have no empathy. They think that it's something wrong with the world versus it's something going on with me. Yeah. New boo energy is coming in. Definitely getting learning each other, right? And I'm getting like taking to time the time to do that when we meet a new person. This narcissist could also be seeking to have a new person come in, especially if they already wore you out and you're getting to the point where you don't feel like you have, you know, the energy to put into them. You don't feel inspired. You don't feel motivated anymore. Like they have really drained and sapped everything out. Um, yeah, they could have looked for a new supply, or they could be, right? Or somebody else could definitely be inspired to or ready to go out and date, but it's something that could be holding you back, like the mistrust of people, right? What kind of spirit is on you, and what are you carrying? What are you bringing with you? Needing to see, to vet properly. And it's definitely giving me that push and pull of energy, like, you know, I want to, but it's something holding me. Yeah, see, I want to, but it's something holding me. Like a brick wall. Defense mechanism, being very guarded, right? That's what I'm getting. Yeah. And it's definitely giving me runner energy. So if you do run across somebody that you are interested in, or that's interested with you in you, you may be like a brick wall because it's still something that's plaguing you based on what you've been through. It's definitely this spiritual battle of the energy of narcissism. And I'm getting like it's still plaguing somebody. Somebody is masking though. You could be happily single, truthfully, or you could definitely just be like, you know, in trying to embody the happy single energy, but really it's a brick wall. Yeah, so you could be wishing for like true connection, like the real thing. Like I've seen enough, and you know, be able to observe it, listen to what they're saying, and observing and absorbing enough information to see that this is true, is real. Like really wanting that wish. It's giving me that somebody thinks about it, right? But it's still this brick wall that's here. This one. Yeah. See, it was a karmic lesson. A karmic lesson. Hello, beloved. Thank you so much for tapping in, and thank you for your question. Feel free to join the channel, and we definitely could do a personal reading for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You can stick around if you like to see if this general message resonates with you. But I'm definitely picking up a karmic lesson, and I'm picking up the karmic was this narcissist, right? And if you are attracting narcissistic type of people into your life, it's definitely because there's something going on with your energy. It is your light, it's your frequency, the opposition, right, of it, but it's also the potency of it, like very high octane. And you would be a mirror to this person. Like your light, they would love it because they can feed off of it, but also it would mirror onto them their darkness, and they would be looking to run and to escape from it. Yeah, it's something with fantasy and fetishes here. Yeah, see, somebody definitely has massive regrets. It could be you, right? And even this narcissist may feel regretful, but they're not going to show it, right? It's getting, something about hard to reach. Hmm. A lot of times when people get in contact with a narcissist and they come out on the other side and realize what they went through, it gives people have a lot of regrets, right? They tend to beat themselves up. It's a lot of what I hear. Like, and we were in contact with a narcissist, so we understand this personally too, right? It's one of those things that make you want to dig deeper into self and understand more, right? Because it's like, the time, the energy, the future, the wishes, the planning of the future that never transpired, like it wasn't real. Like this person really didn't care about me personally. Like they just saw me as a means to feed them and give them energy, whether that energy was love, connection, sympathy, money, whatever. Yeah, that it was a spam, and it was like, but now I see like what's a blackout. Again, I'm getting that blackout, box out energy, right? So somebody definitely could have this person on the block list, right? Even if they did go and try to get a new supply, I'm getting it doesn't compare to your energy, beloved. It just doesn't. Yeah, no. And look, see, this is a spiritual message, right? And it's giving chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and a spiritual awakening, right? So it's definitely giving that. And that's what Spirit wrote on the book. Like, this is a spiritual battle, right? It's spiritual. And I have to stop and say this. Look, I miss you. See, somebody do got regrets, but it's not because they just miss you and your person, like you. They miss what you provided onto them. Your light, your love, your energy, your attention, what they miss the ability to be able to feed off of you is what I'm getting. Queen of Pentacles is coming through. She's definitely somebody that has a lot of energy, currency, high current, and she's able to grow. She's able to plant a seed and it flowers and it blossoms, right? Very creative type of energy. And this right here is not somebody, this combo with the Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords, she's destined to be fruitful, to continue to grow. She definitely can boss up to Emperor, Empress, Emperor energy, right? Yeah. See, you know how to plant a seed. And when you plant the seed, like you can grow it. You are fruitful. It is one of your magical powers is what I'm getting. The power of manifestation and to grow, to be fruitful. But now it's like you understand what to put your energy into. Like how to vet a good lot. Like you're not just going to sow on any plot. You're not going to sow on cement. You're not going to sow just throwing casting seeds to the wind, beloved. No, it's like that intelligence. It is like, I'm going to scout. I'm going to make sure it's the right seed for the right environment. I'm going to make sure the elevation and making sure it gets all of the elements that it needs, whether it is, nutrient, soil, whether it's water, enough sunlight, like all of it. And then you're going to be prudent and diligent in tending to your garden, beloved. It's very much giving me energy manager. And when you become an energy manager, that's the same thing as a money manager, because money is currency, is energy. Yeah, see, Three of Pentacles. You know who to work with. You understand how to read the signs because you've been through this battle. You have encountered these spirits, So now you know how to discern them, beloved. That's what I'm getting. Like that truth can be heavy, right? You could be blocking out a lot of people because the spirit of narcissism is rampant. And I mean, it's driven because, households and environments and places that are susceptible for those spirits to thrive, to inhabit. And children are highly susceptible, they're vulnerable. And so when they grow up in those environments, of course, they can take on these spirits. Like these spirits will be like, oh, it was giving me the energy of like when children be like, oh, it's something in my room, it's something in the closet, it's something underneath the bed. And the parents are like just dismissive, like, oh, it ain't nothing in there, go back to bed. It ain't nothing in there, you just making this up. You know what I mean? It's like they're not understanding what the children or the child is facing and be attentive to that. It's like dismissive and brushing it off. And so now those spirits have a place to inhabit. It's given that. Yeah. See, Knight of Cups. Are those children being given the love that they needed in order to feel safe, to feel whole, complete, that people will listen, that they can have their needs met without, again, having to manipulate and figure out how do I get their attention. And so when you grow up in that space where like trying to always manipulate and cast illusions and figure out how you're going to get attention, how you're going to get your needs met, of course it's going to full-blown narcissist. And it's rampant, yeah. But it's something about the wheel turning and change happening. I'm picking up, of course, spiritual awakening, people really understanding the dynamic, how does it develop, and in your encounter with these people will change you forever, beloved. Yeah. Spirit say keep going. So somebody is making progress. I'm picking up that Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, steady wins the race. And I'm getting detached. Continue to work on detaching from this energy, because it's like when they get their hooks in, it could be so embedded in you that you don't realize all of the residue. Like it's more work to continue to pull things out and uproot so that you can be more rooted in you. Right, your realness, your authenticity, your truth. And I'm getting unapologetically, like no fucks given, like zero, beloved. Yeah, we also see lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. So this is a hard thing happening for somebody. No, it's not always easy to be here on Earth. You're talking about being a starseed and dealing with all these spirits in the 3D. You can be like, I am so over this shit. Again, I was picking up that also that spirit of depression. Like somebody may be having a hard time just dealing with life, because life continuously be lifing. You know what I mean? And the spirit gave me the other day, like, you do life. Don't let life do you. So somebody may needed to hear that and lighten up your spirit. Do something that changes your energy, beloved. It says you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's important that you do so. It's important that you maintain lightness in your spirit, being in a light-hearted position. It affects anything that you're growing, and it also helps you turn the wheel, beloved. It does. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. Any other energy? Yes. Yeah, jump in. See, somebody is inspired to do something. This Ace of Wands. Jump in energy. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take the leap anyway. This is that time. So if you are being called to do something, this inspiration keeps backed up with the Queen of Wands and the nine of Swords with the 8 of Swords. That's mental conflict. That's being boxed in, beloved. Boxing in. And in order to get yourself out and into this new circle, this cycle of success, you may need to go into self and box some shit out. Or be very mindful about who you allow in your inner circle and next to you. Because you doing soul searching and inner work is going to grow this light, right? And the right people will connect, they will follow, they will resonate, you will come into that 3 of Pentacles, work together, collaborate. But for all of those who can't, it's giving box out energy, right? And that will help ease your mind. Like the truth can be heavy. But when you are able to discern, you can box out. You can keep yourself safe. Box out the fuckery and just focus on your successful new season. Yeah, it definitely makes you mindful of what you don't want to be, right? But the trick to that, Miss Hillary, as well, is once you discover what you don't want to be, change and reframe your language to what you do want. Because the universe only hears what you're speaking. Like if you say, don't want this, don't want that, that you will, the phenomenon is that you will continue to get that. But when you reframe and repurpose or change it to a positive resonance, like you know that you've been lied to, they future faked, so those are all the don't wants. So what does that mean on the flip? I want honesty. So my next partner is honest. My partner is honest. I'm honest. My partner is honest. Right? We have a similar view of reality. Right? We are steady. Right? I am able to accept divine timing. Like divine timing is perfect. What I want wants me. You know what I mean? It's like flipping and changing the rhetoric so that the spirit hears what you're saying and it delivers that inspiration, right? And it's definitely giving me Queen of Wands energy, speaking with a lot of power, leadership, asserting your needs, right? Right? What do you need? And knowing that you can connect with it and that you are led by the spirit of love. Like Bastet is one of those, guys, that spirit of love, right? So it's definitely giving that. I do see independence, self-sufficiency, able to take care of yourself, having all things provided, like your garden is lush, is full, your harvest is plenty, is what I'm getting. But it starts with you balancing your energy and also understanding how to control energy, like the flow of it, what you're giving out is what you're going to get back. What you give out is what is going to come back. Yeah. And for somebody, like, that was giving out these lies and deceit and this fuckery 8 of Wands, like, they finna get back some shit. Like, the Chariot is moving you forward, and this person is gonna have to deal with their own spell work, beloved. Because narcissists are kind of like warlocks. They cast illusions. That's how they use their magic. So, let's get a couple more. Look, we see star energy, and there's that clarity at the bottom. So you definitely could be a star seed. You definitely could be somebody that has like this kind of glow about you, like your energy is high octane. You could get a lot of attention, right? You could give a lot of attention. Like people could feel like the star is shining down on them specifically. Like so. Yeah, it's giving that. And so if you have that type of energy, you're going to attract narcissists. They can see you in the dark. Like, you know what I mean? Like you light up the night sky. And they're going to gravitate to that type of light. Yeah, 10 of air and 4 air. All about truth. A lot of air is coming out. A lot of air. Truth and balancing your energy, right? And it's also like, do you still see the betrayal or do you see it as the worst is over? You know what I mean? It could be an ending, right? The ending was hard, but somebody could definitely be in that space of recovery, right? Seeking freedom to free yourself out I'm getting let yourself out, right? From being boxed in. That's what they put. Like box in, and the way to get out is to box out, to change your perspective. Everybody has their own purview, but when you deal with certain energies like this, you really understand it. You change your perspective, right? And how you connect, like how you even see reality is what I'm getting. Yeah, Queen of Air. See, Queen of Air to the King of Air. Look at that. Definitely a change of perspective, right? So you may have gone from the Queen to the King, right? You could be in divorce situation, a separation with this person. You could even be meeting somebody else that's just as intellectual as you, like an intellectually stimulating person. Yeah, that could be where you're being guided to. right? And maybe that's why they wanted to bring this message so that you can learn how to trust, or you can get back into trusting you, trusting other people, understanding that you know how to vet, right? You know how to take your time with it. You have this experience, and it also says humorous, like being able to lighten up. Sometimes you can make me very serious. That's what Spirit said. You could be serious. Yeah, we see Knight of Fire. That's the same as like a Knight of Wands, right? But it's also like that confident and passionate, ready to go on another adventure, but Spirit said not quite yet. Again, balancing out that energy, self control, moderation, right, is given that. So if you do meet somebody, take it at a nice steady pace, learn each other, right? Understand what's in a person's head and where they man at before you connect with them like that. Because these people be out here, that's that magician again, casting illusions, right? It's definitely given that. And it's like healing and being protected from any illusion that this person would be casting. And one of the ways to do that is to lighten up your energy, right? It is to, because I almost want, the way the spirit is giving me that heat rises, right? And it's like you could be passionate and you could be, confident, have that fire, your willpower, all of this energy. But it's something about lightening up so that the heat can rise. And it's definitely going to cause separation between you and somebody that was just cold. It's giving me like cold. You can feel like the floor be cold, like that low be cold, right? And as you continue to dig into your internal heat, your internal passion, being on fire for self, digging into your inspiration, your motivation, all of these things, it makes you rise. And it's a natural progression. Natural law says that anything is cold is going to sink and that heat will rise. So you're definitely going to have the separation, but it's definitely a thing about mindset and understanding it and resting in it, knowing thyself, that will protect you from any spell work that this person may still be trying to do against you, especially if are connected to this person, like where it's like children involved, because they got that connect. It's like an eternal connection, that energy that binds the two of you. They always have a way to get at you, they always have a reason to contact you, something like that. But if it gets too heavy, and depending on how cold-blooded this person is, right, and cold in their spirit, and how cold-hearted, you may end up going to like blocking this person out, and like thinking outside the box, like it's a parameter or a structure about how y'all communicate. I know a person that I know that, look, they had to use that Talking Parents or whatever application to schedule things for the kids, visits, keeping everything like a communication record, so everything is really that Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy. So if you have to go to court, if there's any legal action, take recourse, it's always through third party, and you have your evidence to support, because people will use children as leverage, they will use finances as leverage, they will use any tactic, that magician, right? So they're going to use communication, they're going to use money, they're going to be inspiration, motivation, casting fear and doubt, and attacking confidence. They're going to use heart energy, right? They're going to use all of it, what binds you from a heart space, spiritual space, especially if it's a kid, it's a spiritual bond there, right? They're going to use all of these to manipulate, to continue to cast illusions, right? And again, I'm getting you staying centered and grounded within self, right? Understanding that if you separated from this person, the worst is over. It is. You got out. But now it's like, how do you use your intelligence to make sure you hold your boundaries, boxing out shit? That's what we getting. Let's get the T. I was gonna say that's it, but it's something more. T, and then motivation and intentions. Yeah. Somebody wanted me to stop talking, right? It could be them low vibrational energies. We telling secrets today. Yeah, because it is. It's a spiritual battle. Everything is spiritual. People like to focus on the 3D, on the physical, but it starts in the spirit. Everything comes from the spirit and it goes back to the spirit. So never forget that that's what you're wrestling with. It's principles. It's spiritual. giving money is here, is definitely a money component. One of the things that narcissists will use is finances. It's something that they could use as a power play. Either they will promise to give it to you and hold it back, or they will give it to you as a way to pull you in and then breadcrumb you from that. You could end up finding yourself giving money to a narcissist, especially if they are covert and they play the victim role all the time, beloved. And I'm getting giving money and balance. So if you did give money to a narcissist, you invested it, you sowed seed on bad ground, beloved, you learned your lesson. We did that. I mean, it's just true, right? I'm getting justice and balance is coming for you. I'm getting the wheel is turning. 1 and 4 breaks down to 5 is giving me things will change, but it's also giving me a challenge, a competition over money that was given. 10 is giving me, of course, that's 5-5, right? But it's also giving me that the worst is over. It's 10 of air. I'm seeing 10 of cups. I'm seeing 10 of pentacles, like your wish, your ultimate will be fulfilled, right? It's giving me legacy building, like it will be realized. But it's almost like you needing a lesson on how to sow on good ground, and you've learned it. You've learned it. Hooked. Somebody is on the hook for something, or you feel trapped in something, right? For somebody, it's given the fact that somebody, it's like almost left you out to dry, right? I'm picking up that. I'm getting, for some reason, these little things down here, it's almost like somebody was fishing, because they look like fish hooks, right? Of course, it's a hook, but it looked like fish hooks, and like somebody like laying out bait, right? And it's given like maybe you caught the bait, or they got you hooked on something. It's definitely they got their hooks in you, and we talked a lot about that. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. My name is Lati. I am a spiritual reader, a channeled messenger, and this is the message that the Spirit gave us. Somebody was in battle or is in battle with a narcissist, and they wanted you to know that it is a spiritual battle, and that this person is plagued with multiple spirits. The spirit of envy, the spirit of illusions, like they use their magic to cast illusions. The spirit of control is here, the spirit of deception, the spirit of pride, and the spirit of fear. This person has no accountability, no empathy. They will not apologize. They give no fucks, sweet, is what I'm giving. And they also saying that you should take on that energy in relation to this person. No apology for standing in your truth. No apology for doing what you need to do, for taking the inspiration that the Most High God has given you to move you away from this situation. Like, no fucks about it. That this person is always in competition. You're not the first. This is something that started in childhood. It could have been a sibling thing fed by parents, and the environment was conducive for these spirits to come in and inhabit this person. That's what they said. Broke. See, giving money and broke. You may have sold into somebody that cast the illusion that they could give you the future faking. Yeah, they could give you the future that you maybe was expressing early in dating, and they put on that embodiment. They cloaked themselves in that energy because they're a magician, and so they know how to use the energy of the pentacle, the currency, and the sword, mental mind games, and it's like casting that wand. They could have even been good in the bedroom as well. They did something. It's a lot of illusions here, the way that they use their magic. This person could also have a spiritual gift as well, but I'm picking up on the fact that we are all spiritual beings, and it's about like what you connect with, like what you inhabit, right? And do you have the mindset to dispel it? It's giving an offer here. So somebody is definitely having money issues. We definitely talked about, somebody could be going through repossessions. They could be having eviction issues, bankruptcy issues. They may even want to, I do see an issue with money. So like we just said, but they may either want you to give money, you've given money in the past, that's an illegal suit because this person didn't have any, and I'm getting that they don't have any money now. They could be seeking other people to give them money, or they may even reach out to offer something to you to get money. I'm not for sure how that's going, but it's definitely, I see an offer coming. So I don't know if it's going to be an offer for peace, right? Some sort of truce, I'm hearing ceasefire, right? King and Queen of Pentacles could definitely be in that situation. But I'm getting this could be somebody new that's just as intelligent as you, mentally stimulating, right? That's truthful, that's honest, right? Because honesty is definitely going to be a thing if you got hooked up with a deceiving narcissist. And even, yeah, creativity is here. We see skills work, but definitely feeding off you. See, you being a Queen of Pentacles energy, somebody that is creative, that can grow a seed, they will feed off you. I can't even say nothing else. They just keep saying feed off of you, feed off of your energy. And this person needs something. They are broke. They are depleted. That Five of Pentacles is coming through. And if this is not just money that they want from you, it's some sort of energetic injection. They will come in and piss your ass off just so that you can feed them. They don't give a shit whether it's good or bad. As long as it's your energy and they get to taste a little bit of it, oh, they definitely will fucking piss you off just for the sake of weed. Which is why a lot of people who have to co-parent, parallel fucking parent, all of that will go to other things like talking places or talking parents or whatever. Yeah. Says anything, does anything, just make shit up. Yeah, they making up some shit. They could even come in breadcrumbing you with a small offer, but it's just to get something from you, beloved. They definitely could be covert, making shit up and being dramatic. It's giving me victim, but they're impersonating. They're an impersonator. They know how to cloak themselves in energy. And it's giving me somebody that cloaks themselves with somebody that has money or vanity. Right? You are a star energy. They will want to be a star too. They have to look like a star or impersonate a star because that's who you resonate with. They're good at it. Anything else in here? Yes. Thank you. I am hearing what is their intentions, like what do they really want from you. I'm picking up money for sure. Yeah, and look, dodging a bullet. See, blocking out negativity. Spirit saying box out, beloved. Block shit out. Box out. Definitely getting that you escaped somebody that wasn't wrapped tight. Narcissistic energy. Right? And I'm getting you sitting in this unbothered energy, Four of Swords, knowing that you are protected, resting in that, knowing this. It's going to protect you from this hater, beloved. Yeah. Somebody definitely looking you up. Right? They could be trying to contact you. And we did see that blocked there. So you could be getting messages on your social media. It could be from a fake account. It could be just them watching you on social media. Right? Trying to get more information on you. They could be looking up dirt or trying to figure out something to use against you, especially if you have a child with this person. They will even try to take your kids from you or the child, because it's both of y'all still. But it's like they could be trying to get full-time custody so that you could give them money. That could be a play. You know what I mean? Oh, I got the kids and I'm looking up dirt on this person to show why they unfit and so I can get custody so I don't have to pay shit. And then they turn around and use the kids. Yeah, thief. See, it's definitely a way to take something from you, to cause a loss. That, again, like I said, they rob you in multiple ways. It could be money, it could be physical shit, or emotional. They are not above using any of these tools to fucking manipulate. They're not. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. Any other energy? Nope. Put that down. Let's see. What's the intentions? What's going on? What is the advice from the spirit? Thank you guys so much for tapping in. My name is Lati. I am a spiritual reader. Huh. I don't know who that is. But we'll call him back. See? Calls. Just random shit. Like, who the fuck is that? I have no idea. We'll call him back when we get done. Thank the Most High God for obligations being met. Yeah, support. I'm here to support you and elevate you. I'm getting the Omega energy. You may have ran away from this person, or maybe for somebody they need to. And if you are unable to make the steps, to put the plan in place, I'm hearing exit strategy. The Omega said that they are here to support you. Like, everything is going to be okay. They're moving you. I'm getting to your true wish fulfillment towards your destiny. You have a divine destiny to fulfill through your career and your pathway. So this could affect your career path. It could elevate your career path. It could put you on a whole different path. I'm not for sure. It says your work will elevate the consciousness of this planet. I'm definitely getting starseed. If anybody wants a personal read, please feel free to join the channel. We definitely will, we do those lives over there too, to kind of take questions and, tap into the energy. So if anything resonates here for you, something in here, which one? Which one were you throwing out? This one? Anything else? Yes. This, yeah. See, debt. Somebody got financial issues, and it is a debt. It's a debt that's owed. And anytime, people manipulate in the spirit, and you guys make spiritual contracts, right, that debt has to be paid. And so somebody is not in the driver's seat of their own debt. They need energy. They need currency, right? So it could definitely be something that they are behind on. We picked up repossessions, we got evictions, we got, this person is strapped for money. So if they are trying to do something through the court system, I keep picking up children, and for somebody, I am getting them being in court, something like that, or in a situation with a narcissist that you may have had a child with, and this person may be trying to take your children as a ploy to get money so that you can keep giving money onto them because they need it. They keep trying to mask themselves as somebody that has money, but they don't. They're clout hungry. They're trying to rob. And I'm getting host. I'm not getting a digital space, but it's like this person is a host for a lot of spirits, right? These stars in the inside is giving me dark energy, though. It's kind of difficult to describe. It's like the heavenly hosts, because even these energies, they were made by the Most High God, like everything in creation is, which can be hard to accept, but it's truth, right, beloved? It's like these energies, the spirit of envy, the spirit of fear, the spirit of control, right, the spirit of deception, they are inhabiting this person. This person contains them. They are a host for these spirits. They are a physical host for these spirits. Yeah, research. Somebody made, and look, the spirit just said that. We see researching you. It is some research going on. It is. So you may need to look you up for somebody. I'm getting your birth chart energy, right? It's definitely giving me that Venus and Pluto, right? So you may want to look at those placements in your birth chart and look at you. Why are these spirits so highly attracted to you? It's something in your life, and I'm getting your destiny, something that you're being called to do. An inspiration from the Most High that you may start and then you pull back. You start, but then you pull back. And it's something in there, and I'm getting these energies being attracted to you to either hold you back or to continue to block you. It's giving that brick wall energy that's down here. It's a brick wall, this. It's almost their defense mechanism against you to make your destiny hard to reach. Earlier, I was picking up that being a part of you, something is either boxed in, and in order to get it to come out, you have to box some shit out. And it's whatever this person did to you. Their influence, right? Whatever it is they're attempting to continue to do. The illusions that they are casting. Anything else in here? Yes, thank you. It's something about your destiny. It's definitely about elevating consciousness on this planet. And somebody trying to rob you of it. See, boss energy. Yeah. Gone will be the days that you are answering to anyone else. Your destiny is now in your own hands. I can't make this shit up. Destiny. Right? And what does that say? Gone are the days of answering to anyone else. Your destiny is in your own hands now. Heavy on the destiny. And I'm getting these energies attracted to you so that they can challenge you, so that they can keep you from reaching your destiny. And it's two things on here that I see that's really calling me. The green is giving me emerald. So emerald tablets could be big for somebody. Maybe you need to do some research in there and just read it and see what resonates to you, beloved. It's giving Thoth or Thoth energy. It's giving fourth eye awakening. A lot of people omega third eye, but it's four eyes, right? So research and see what resonates with you. It's also giving me the bottom energy. It's making me feel like a diamond. It's giving me diamond in the rough energy. Like all the pressure that you have been through is really developing you, right? Every spiritual battle is about you, right? And you developing so that you can be prepared to do whatever it is that you come to do to meet your destiny. And to do it without answering to anybody. And that's what Spirit gave us, right? They said no apologies. You see that in the circle? No apology. No fuss given is what they said. So when you get into this boss energy, you ain't gonna be worried about what nobody else is saying. There's no fucks given. Like, I am the master of my destiny. I'm working with the Most High God, and I know health was good for me. They tell me, they lead me, they guide me. Chariot. I'm not driving it. We always say that all the time. Most High take the wheel, right? And that's what I'm getting. And it's like your willpower and your ability to kind of follow through and take these steps, knowing that the Most High God is there to elevate you and support you, is going to take you to victory. I'm getting recognition. A lot of people and a lot of spirits also recognize you because it's something about the spiritual essence that's with you. Look at the energy that's around you. And they will dispatch, right? We see focus flew out. We see influence or influencer. So I don't know what you could do. We see you walking away from some shit. That's what the spirit called or is calling somebody to do. And I'm seeing an artist, right? It says a true artist lives their art, right? You live in life. Life just don't do you. Like you do life is what I'm getting. Let your life be your canvas and you will create your greatest masterpiece. You are your greatest masterpiece is being created and they're using, see, collaboration. The spirit is using this situation to bring you to your greatest destination, which is your destiny, right? But at this time, it's really honing in your mindset and seeing things differently, that perspective. Like, you may feel boxed in, you may feel trapped, but to get yourself out is to box shit out. It's giving me that defensive mindset. And it's, yeah, juggling and managing energy, right? Bringing yourself to peace. It's like steadying. It's giving me par. It's like mirroring, bringing together. They're giving me a lot. I'm hearing mirroring your energy, balancing it, understanding the competitions and the spiritual battles. Like, it's like competing energies, like this way, this way, this way, this way. And it's also something about you being to integrate, right? And not only understand it, but to integrate it, right? It's like both the light and the dark pulls this chariot forward. So how do you manage and marry that energy? How do you use it for your own benefit, for the upliftment and elevation of self, so that you can reach your destiny? And I'm getting the spirit is working with you on it, right? Look, all of these, and we said honesty was a principle, and we mentioned that diamond. Right here it is, fortune. We see promotion, you being elevated and moving forward. And anything that you sold out is stored up, it's coming back. Elevated earnings, and you being uninterested in anything. I prefer to keep my focus, and they threw out focus, right? It's difficult to be productive when your energy is scattered in so many directions. It's like bringing in and managing your energy to focus it, to target it. Somebody may get the inspiration started, then quit. It's giving scattered, like to bring yourself together, meditation, so that they can give you direction, right? They could tell you how to flow, which way to go. And it could start with small things, like picking up small things, small wins. And for somebody, getting out of bed, getting dressed, and all of that is a small win. Count it, don't discount it. Like, make sure you calculate it, because it all stacks up. Elevation. Elevated earnings come hand in hand with your heightened, it says responsibilities, but to be responsible, we have to be response able. and to understand your abilities so that you can respond appropriately. Queen of Swords is what I'm getting. It may require some more research, not only on you, but these types of spirits, so that you can understand what's coming at you. When you understand what's coming at you, you are able to respond more appropriately. Your intellect goes to work. You can think, whether you are boxing shit out or you're thinking outside the box, beloved. Yeah, fortune is definitely here. And we were picking that up on your destiny. That bottom card, that bottom one, it was giving me diamond energy. When fortune appears in your life, limitations disappear. As you sit back and watch your dreams manifest before your eyes, you are filled with a profound sense of gratitude and wonder. Gratitude and wonder. We see honesty is here. I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. That's that Queen and King of Swords. They're going to have intellectual conversations. They're going to communicate with honesty. They are going to value honesty, right? And again, we call that out, even when it's difficult. People don't always like to hear the truth, but sometimes that's just what it is. Like, I got to tell you the truth. I have to express my needs. A closed mouth can't get fed. How can you be fed with your mouth closed when you don't express your truth? And when you don't, when look, unapologetically, this is what it is. And that's my boundary. And if you're not going to push up against it, and if you try to, deuces, beloved, because you obviously aren't for me and you just showed it. No more, no words that need to be said. You showed it. Yeah, love. I only want to add happiness to your life. Adding happiness means that you are happy within, beloved. You are rooted and grounded in knowing thyself. Okay? It ain't like bringing somebody into you to make you happy. No. Happiness begins and ends with you. So if anybody decide that they're gonna leave, peace out, or whatever the case may be, and it could be physically because they transitioned, or they just decided that they wanted to go seek another supply for whatever reason, your love stays with you. They don't take it with them because they decide to do. They don't. Collaboration. Let's work together to achieve shared successes. And the Most High God is supporting you through it. As you realize what you're able to do, your abilities, how you can respond, how you can move through this manifest your reality to not only recreate your reality the way that you know it's supposed to be, what's inspiring, what's motivating you from a heart space, your desires and intentions weak. I'm getting that the Spirit will be there to support you every step of the way. And it's mutual because the Most High God is giving you the inspiration, is giving you the motivation. So if they show it to you and it's hitting you, then it's definitely something that they will perform through you. Just don't let nothing get in the way to stop you or block you, especially not these low vibrational energies to pull you down, make you sink into a cold space, a place of envy, casting illusions to control, deceive, be prideful, or fearful. You ain't in competition with nobody but you. Because, see, somebody definitely still wants to take revenge. They have not let it go. And they will look to deceive you. Coming in with the offer for what? That's the question. And this person is plagued by conditionings. They are locked up. And look, behind that is fucking competition. And did not the Spirit write that? Always in competition. Always. The truth is, there is no competition if you original, because who can compete with you? You are one of one. There is no competition. The only competition truly is the you of yesterday, 5 minutes ago, beloved. Are you growing? Are you ascending? This person, have they accepted the illusionary limits placed into their life by their upbringing and social conditioning? No. And we said this so many times throughout the message. These spirits attach mostly to children, and they grow up with it based on their upbringing and social conditioning. The habitat that they were bred in or brought up in was conditioned, was conducive to allow this conditioning. And when this person reached out for help, for support, to be seen, to be heard, to be nourished, they may have felt abandoned. They could have been put in competition with other siblings. And having learned how to manipulate to get their needs met, they are now a master magician at it. And because that's what it is, that's their reality, there's no changing their mind about it. They will continue to do this and seek revenge on others until they figure out for self how to dispel and exorcise these spirits. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Tears of We Tarot show, where you show enough never know what you're going to get, beloved. We'll be back later on for another message. This is just our lunchtime break, and we got to get back to it. But if you guys like the vibe of the channel, please do subscribe. Join if you want a personal. That's where we do those at over there. You know what I mean? So you see the little buttons. Hit the little bell if y'all want to be notified for the next live. Y'all know how it go. Again, Tears and We Tarot show. You show enough, never know what you're going to get. I love you just like I love myself, because that's the capacity. Beloved, can't love you any more than I love myself. But I love the Alpha and Omega that made all of us, beloved. And doing research on all the spirits of the Most High God, beloved, is interesting. You will see that it's not just one or two things. Oh no, the Most High God is multi-spirited. And for us to learn about it and how to recognize it and how to even grow and elevate ourselves because of it, that's the trick. The tears edifying the weak. To the next now. I love you guys so much, beloved. Ashe.